opponents and sometimes really by his own team. But he's passed every test thrown his way.
And the resilience that MP has shown this year cannot be ignored. It's not easy to find success in a strange land, but MP has done that and then some.
He is definitely making his presence felt here in the first half, shooting it so efficiently.
Breeze ball, covered by MP. Now here's Breeze ball.
Defense right on him. Best 5 on the clock.
A rebound by Vasseur. Illich inside. Picks it out to MP. And the rebound goes to Marseille basketball.
To the paint. Here's Bourgeois.
That one falls, coming off Brisebois' feed.
Converting through contact. Bourgeois didn't slow down because of a little bump.
And here's MP from the arc. Here's Vasseur.
And he lays it straight in.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and in.
And there's a foul called on MP.
That's foul number 2 for him. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Brisebois, long range.
Good on the three-point shot.
And when Brisebois is shooting with confidence, he's a real problem. Outstanding initiative right there, catching and firing.
Here's Dumont.
Soft touch off the glass.
Here's Bourgeois.
He has 6. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Up top, Parker pulls it from 20.
And there's Marseille with another bucket.
Great communication between teammates there.
Pass to MP. Stolen by Dupont.
Here's Bourgeois. And that's not going to go. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going on here.
Paris FC basket ahead.
They lead by 2. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter after the break.
If you're just joining us here on 2K Sports, it's Paris FC Basket hosting Marseille Basketball as we get going here in the second half for this FBSL matchup. Well, you look at the French culture, they absolutely love their sports here.
Soccer, or rather, let me be correct here, football is still king and probably always will be, but basketball isn't too far behind now. The popularity of the sport has exploded here in the last few years. And with Wemby doing his thing in the NBA, I think it's going to continue to grow. I love this about MP. He can stretch you out and really extend that defense.
Solid on the one-hand slam.
And when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
2 easy points.
Yeah, he's an extremely reliable finisher.
Took him no time at all on that one.
He's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Outside Bourgeois. Pass to Barrow. Over Ahern. Barrow's shot is off. Harris with the lead. Outside. And Harris, another triple. And you think back to how MP looked at the start of this season, we've seen a lot of growth in his game.
You know, you think back, Blake, when you talk about the start of this season, there were some shaky moments. But once he started getting comfortable, you could see everything start to fall in place for him. He's been crucial in the success of Paris FC.
The shot is good on the assist by Illich.
And suddenly, they're overflowing with confidence at the offensive end, getting everything to drop.
They're getting everything to drop, and at an ideal time. They're poised for a terrific crunch time run in this game.
He's gone, no good. Empty outside.
Shot from 16.
And Paris tacks on 2 more.
Well, you know, offensively, Brian, they've been really special.
Yeah, you nailed it, Tim. No matter what the defense has thrown at them, they've just kept piling up the points.
And more points.
Timeout called, Marseille. so it's Marseille with it.
Trailing by 13.
Bourgeois with it. Illich picks him up. And so it looks like Marseille will retain possession here.
Marseille.
Outside for DuPaul.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, it doesn't take a private eye to figure out why they call DuPaul the egg. He simply soars through the air, and along with Barcelona's Alvarez, has a claim to the best dunker in Europe.
Reminds me a bit of a player named Han Chi, who played a few years over here. You might remember him as the Flying Dragon. They both have the ability to explode off the floor when they take it to the rack.
Now here's MP. Guarded by DuPaul. And it's MP missing. Marseille trailing. Pass to Parker. That falls. Great assist by Bourgeois.
Well, this is where Parker excels. When he's inside near the basket, he can be a force.
Count the basket.
Nice pass. He got that ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket.
Here's Barrow.
Inside. And slam dunk by Bourgeois.
With authority, Bourgeois left no doubt on that jam, and his Marseille teammates love it.
Here's MP. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Just really good awareness right there on the assist.
What a game we've seen from MP here. He's completely outclassed DuPaul on the offensive end so far.
And not for lack of effort, DuPaul has tried to get things going, but right now, MP is the one who is soaring over the competition.
Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Unselfish play by Ahern. If your shot isn't there, you got to give it away.
Pass to Parker. Bourgeois.
To the middle.
And the basket by Brisebois.
And guys, how huge has he been to give his team a lift?
Well, certainly their deficit would be a lot bigger if it wasn't for his efficiency at the offensive end.
I mean, he is just keeping them in this game.
Bourgeois, that's good.
In the modern pro game, you need your forwards to score it inside, outside. Credit Bourgeois there.
MP outside.
From deep. Oh, no good on the buzzer beater. And a great show through three quarters as we enjoy the fourth. Who will carry the day?
Paris FC basket ahead.
Up by 6. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for the fourth quarter.
Welcome back. It's the final quarter of action here between Paris FC basket.
It's both teams making substitutions here. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Sinks the triple.
They come out of halftime smoking hot from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and as hot as they are from out there, there's absolutely no reason not to just keep letting them fly.
I agree, Brian. They should all have the green light.
The shot's good.
Barrow showing his fight near the hoop. Nice trip down the floor from Marseille.
Now Paris FC Basket with it.
13 points was their biggest lead of the game.
He's had such a steady hand. He's the one responsible for getting him this lead late.
Yeah, his shooting percentage is through the roof. So dependable here today.
And without him, who knows where they would be.
The shot will not fall.
Zadirko outside. MP outside. The shot is good off the assist from Zadirko.
Man, this fourth quarter has been tremendous, really, for them from three-point range.
Yeah, a ton of their points coming from long range here. What a barrage.
And what a time to hit the threes.
That shot by Bourgeois, no good.
Here's MP. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And they're getting that lead way up there right now. It should be easy for them the rest of the way.
Yeah, and at this late stage of a game, a lead like that has a team feeling awfully good.
And the other one bad.
Knocked loose. Parker misses.
And it's Paris with the ball.
A 17-point lead, and it's their biggest.
MP, it's good.
They are putting the hammer down. Just a huge lead for them.
And it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense, because it has all been working for them.
Yeah, to build this lead, you have to do both.
There's Barrow with the three. He can't get that one to fall. Pass to Zadirko.
Back to MP.
And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Unselfish play by Zadirko. He sets his man up perfectly.
Back to Brisebois.
On the money with a shot from the left block.
Now here's Dumal. Pass to MP.
Tries a three.
And Paris, another triple.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, they're not taking any chances. This is how you close a game out.
Just look how happy their coach is.
Now here's Parker. Zadirko defending.
And here's Brisebois.
He's balling for three.
And Elitch pulls it down.
Here's MP for three.
And the rebound goes to Marseille Basketball. Brisebois outside.
To the paint, Parker. And can't cash in from close range. Here's MP. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the line to try to make it a three-point play.
And what a tough finish. MP just powering through it all and getting it done.
Blackburn. The final horn sounds, and Paris FC gets the win. They've now secured a spot in the EDA tournament, and what a thrill it must be for all these fans here at home.
I mean, to even qualify for the EDA tourney was kind of a pipe dream at the start of the season. And now they've done it. Wayne Graves, MP, they've worked together, they've led this team further than anyone could have imagined.
And for Paris FC, with a trip to the EDA tourney in hand, who knows how far they can go.
I would not bet against them at this point, no matter who the opponent is. This team has grown so much, and right now they're riding a lot of confidence heading into the tournament.
And that'll do it for this one, folks. For Brian Banafatemi and Tim Swartz, this is Blake Suniga, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in.
And congratulations on the big win. How does it feel to clinch a spot in the EDA Championships?
It feels incredible! Oh man, this is my first season as a professional, so to make it to the continent's biggest tournament is an honor. These guys, I mean, I've also never been to Turkey, so that's another first for me. And one thing I'm really looking forward to is I hear they've got a beautiful architecture over there, and the Hagia Sophia, if I'm pronouncing that right, is supposed to be fire.
It is. Thank you, MP. Go celebrate. Enjoy. Congratulations, guys.
Seems like just yesterday I was trying to convince you to come to Europe. Now here we are, about to play Istanbul for the EBA Championship.
Austin, you keep popping up on me, and you realize I almost fired you for less, right?
Yeah, I was there. I remember.
All right, but I mean, I guess you kind of knew what you were doing.
Well, it only worked because you have what it takes. No, seriously, you earned everything you're about to get, MP. And if you take home this chip, you're gonna get a lot more.
Win. But right now I need to know what the NBA draft is looking like.
There's been some upward movement, nothing too drastic. But if you put on a legendary performance in this tournament, who knows? You might get yourself in the first round, bro.
Things are really moving fast, huh?
They are. Yeah, this is a crazy time in life for NBA prospects. So much is up in the air, and things change drastically.
Not if you're an NBA kid. I feel like half the league has a dad who went pro. Sometimes I wish I had those advantages, man.
Yeah, but then you wouldn't be you. Plus, there's plenty of NBA kids who don't get a whiff of the pros. I mean, genes only take you so far.
Gotta earn it at this level, right?
That's right. And look at it this way. Coming from Vermont, growing up around that diner, that gave you a work ethic and put a chip on your shoulder that'll take you as far as you'll let it.
Sky's the limit.
It truly is. But first, you got to take down Istanbul basketball. And you only got one shot to do it. Single elimination.
Come on, Austin. You know that's what I live for? That kind of thing excites me.
Okay, so you're not nervous?
Nah. You train hard so the game is easy. Pierre told me that on my first day of practice, and I think he's right. There's nothing that can happen in this game that I haven't already put myself through 10 times over on a random Wednesday. Look, I'm ready, and I promise you we're gonna win. You want some water?
Please.
Ali, as a two-time EBA MVP, what advice would you give your team before the championship game?
We know what we need to do to beat FC Baskets. I don't have to say nothing.
What do you expect from your opponent?
They got hot at the right time. But we have the best players in the tournament, the most experience, strongest will win. I expect him to lose.
Man, Ali. You have surprised me, man. I thought you'd be bigger, stronger, scarier.
Tomorrow, you will see how strong I am.
MP,
Yeah.
MP, how are you feeling ahead of this championship game?
I'm feeling very, very confident all of a sudden. Usually when your opponent tries to intimidate you, it's because they know you're better than them. So yeah, I'd say I'm feeling pretty great right now.
So, do you have any thoughts on your opponents, Istanbul Basketball?
Look, I'm not gonna hold you. They're one of the best club teams in Europe. Have been for some time now. We're gonna have to scrap and claw every possession if we're gonna pull this one out. But we've got a great team too, and I know we've got what it takes to win this one.
MP.
Thank you.
MP.
You're welcome.
MP.
And a distant view of the skyline of Rome, Italy, our site for tonight's action. Good evening, everyone. What an exciting night. It's the EBA championship between Paris FC and Istanbul Basketball. I'm Blake Zuniga, along with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi. It's winner take all here, and the kings of Europe will be crowned tonight.
We can't wait. We likely have a contender with the powerhouse Istanbul team on one side, but we have the surprise team, Paris FC, surpassing all expectations this year on the other side.
And now Paris is just one win away from immortality. They've been led all tournament by MP.
And Istanbul has leaned on Guvan during their run to the finals. Both MP and Guvan have been the stars of this tournament, and one of them will have a dream finish when it's all said and done.
What a backdrop we have here in Rome for this incredible matchup in the EBA Championship. So much on the line tonight.
MP outside. Tries a three. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, hey, MP can make that shot, especially when you allow him time and space to get comfortable.
Back to Gouval. Takes the three. Gets it to go from downtown.
And after the horn sounds, one of these teams will be crowned the Kings of Europe.
And what a journey it has been for MP with this team. But they have some stiff competition on their hands with Gouval and a very tough Istanbul team.
Now here's Gouval. And there's a foul called on MP.
That's his first foul.
So it's Istanbul now.
It's a three-point game.
Pass to Ganesh.
6 on the shot clock.
Not many can argue Diagon is the star of this Istanbul side. Arguably the best guard in Europe, but he's the key to this team.
He does everything so well and has been doing it for so long. Gouval isn't a player you can rattle. You know he's going to leave his fingerprints on this game.
Outside for Toprak.
There's the three.
It's hauled in by Paris.
I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
He may have done just enough there.
Well, for MP playing here in Europe, the goal is to get to the NBA. He wants to show GMs around the association what he's capable of.
It's his first trip to the line. And so he makes them both from the line. So first quarter, just over a minute and a half in.
Ganesh sets a screen.
And nothing is falling right now for them.
And so much drama hanging in every possession here of a winner-take-all title game.
And that's part of the magic of the EBA Championship. It's not a 7-game series. You only get one shot at this. Anybody can be the hero today.
Now here's Gouval. Oh, a nice shot by Ganesh.
Just shrugging off the defense on the way up. I like how strong Ganesh plays inside.
Pass to MP. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ahern.
They built a big lead very early.
Boy, right from the tip, there isn't anything they haven't done well.
It has been a textbook dominant performance.
Beat Toprak. And Elitch pulls it down. MP inside. He's covered by Gouval. And MP gets it to go.
They couldn't have dreamed a much better start they've had here tonight.
Yeah, they came in with a tremendous offensive game plan. It's worked perfectly, and what a lead they already have to show for it.
And you got to give credit to this coaching staff as well. They came into this game prepared perfectly. Many are wondering what the future holds for MP after this title game. A lot of options for him with the way he's shown out this year.
And whether he stays here in Europe or if he returns home to the States, nobody can be sure. But what is clear is that he's upped his profile as a player and is now a wanted prospect.
Now here's Gouval, covered by MP.
To the left side wing. And that one's good. Borkman.
Their backcourt is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. And that's why they've been given the green light every time they touch the ball.
Now here's the Zadirko.
MP.
And the layup's good off the glass.
Just a huge scoring night for MP. Every time he has a game like this, MP gets that much closer to his dream of making it to the NBA.
And what a journey it's been for MP with this team. I mean, over the season, he's earned the respect of the vets.
And it's not just the vets on his team, but around Europe, the other vets, they're taking notice as well. And that says something about MP. He doesn't get too ahead of himself, allowed himself to be caught, be coachable, and now he's a force.
Outside Gouvon. Pass to Ganesh. It's rebounded by Dumont.
Nobody was anywhere close to him. He can't believe he didn't bury him.
Zadirko, good.
Well, at just about 250 pounds, Zadirko can be a wrecking ball in close.
Outside Gouvon. Gouvon throwing it down.
Boy, oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, does it?
Brings a tear to my eye.
Yeah, Tim, well, you can never throw it down like that, but it looks fun, doesn't it? And trust me,
And it's Paris with the ball. Here's MP. And another miss by Paris. Well, we've seen the development of Turkish basketball over the last few decades, and Istanbul is a big part of that.
Turkey, really one of the stronger teams in international play, along with the talent that's gone on to the NBA. A lot of their success is from the players Istanbul has produced.
well, you have to love the confidence on display from MP. He knows how dangerous he can be off the catch.
Outside for Toprak.
Off target from outside.
Aaron on the wing. Toprak covering. MP can't get that one to fall.
Boy, I mean, that shot had no chance of going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
Really ill-advised.
Lets it go. And that one's in two. He has missed only 3 of his 13 shot attempts.
And I love MP's shot selection. Just keeping things simple and taking what the defense is giving him.
And good that time.
I mean, it's pretty simple at this point. They cannot afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
He needs some help as well.
Outside Viseur.
Here's MP for 3. Drills it from outside.
A three-pointer has to be his best friend today, no question.
It has been today, anyway. Most of his points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Three-pointer's a nice friend to have.
Pass to Toprak.
Gets that one to drop. First of the game after 4 straight misses.
Doesn't matter where he is on the floor. Toprak will fire at will.
Ahern outside.
And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
He is definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. Shooting it so efficiently.
Here's Korkmaz.
And again, it's Istanbul.
It's so hard to contain him. He gets it done however he has to do it.
Now here's MP.
He's covered closely. Off target with the 3.
Istanbul squad struggling. Outside Toprak.
Korkmaz.
Back to Toprak.
Shot clock at 6. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
That's a good look for Toprak. That's exactly what Istanbul is working towards offensively.
And the basket by Viseur.
Just the way they wanted, within touching distance of the rim.
The 3 ball. That shot missing. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Up 19. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports as the second half of this EBA championship game gets underway. Here's MP. One of the things you always love about the EBA championship, you get some contrasting styles between the club teams of different countries.
And there are players from all over the world on these rosters, but each club has their own identity, and it's been fun to watch them clash.
Ahern outside. Here's MP. Excellent D there from Gouval. Pass to Ganesh.
From 18 feet away, that one goes in.
That's how you stretch out the defense. Ganesh can cause problems when he's hitting from mid-range.
Outside Illich. And here's Gouval. MP outside.
Drills the three-pointer.
He's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
And here's Istanbul.
They trail by 18.
Well, make or miss, Ganesh is going to draw whistles. He's just really hard to contend with.
This is his first free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for Istanbul, Ganesh taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2. And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And it's Paris with the ball.
Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
Here's Toprak.
To the inside.
Kaya. Good. And Toprak gets the assist.
Kaya playing big in close. Playing huge in this EBA final.
Ahern outside. Back to MP.
Expanding his range.
With his size, you have to love the way Emil Ganesh moves around the court. I mean, everything is so deliberate with his footwork.
Well, like so many other Turkish bigs, Ganesh is as skilled as they come. He's got great vision, and he can create some space with the bounce if he needs to.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And he knocks down the first one. Both good at the line.
So it's Istanbul now.
It's a 16-point game. For 3. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
Sharp shooting from Yilmaz on the perimeter. He had that one totally dialed in.
Pass to MP.
Puts up the 3. Buries it from three-point range.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
Baseline jumper.
Illich shot is off. Here's Toprak. It's hauled in by Paris.
I love that possession for Paris. Get it to your center inside and let Zadirko cause some issues.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And we're well into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
Pass to Ganesh. Zidamovich.
5 on the clock.
Ganesh sets the screen. Again, the miss by Istanbul Basketball.
It's stolen.
Here's Zidamovich. Defended by Illich. From deep Toprak.
The rebound by Zadirko.
And in this EDA championship game, MP has been the one to lead the way for this team.
Now, Guvan might have the experience, but right now MP is the best player on the floor. The way that he's taken over offensively, it's been incredible.
Pass to Ganesh. Yes, and it's Guvan picking up the assist.
Who's stopping Ganesh in there? Seriously. These are the types of buckets that Istanbul has to rack up.
Connects from three-point range.
And they are just killing them with the three-point shot here in the second half.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. They're fully stretched out there trying to stop the three and still haven't been able to do it.
I don't know defensively what they can do different at this point.
And when you try to compare Guvan to the other great lead guards in Europe, it's hard to find a direct one-for-one. He's a unique talent.
No doubt. I mean, there's not a lot of other guards that give you as much as Guvan gives the team. The scoring, the playmaking, the leadership, even defense, he's very good on that end as well. He does it all in a way that we haven't really seen so far.
Right wing launches a three.
And the basket by Tuna.
Great feed there by Yilmaz. His teammates know they can count on him to run the offense.
Pass to Leduc.
From the arc.
And Tuna pulls it down.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky he was off.
I hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard him, they're going to have some problems.
And the shot goes down.
Just going to work inside. Guvan finding his finish at close range.
Three-pointer Illich.
No luck on that one. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Up by 15. And coming up as soon as we return from the break, the fourth quarter gets underway.
Welcome back. Only one quarter left to crown an EDA champion live from Rome, Italy. And Istanbul basketball with possession here.
Down by 15.
Here's Aksoy. Covered by Portier. Kaya with a bucket.
How about the high release from Kaya, making it look as easy as a warm-up shot?
Now Portier. Pass to Desure. Outside Dumont.
Nifty move.
Leduc.
And the three off target.
Here's Aksoy. Up top, Toprak.
Clock at 6.
And Istanbul, another three.
Spreading out the floor. You want that in a swingman like Toprak.
To the wing on the left.
And here's Portier. To Desure. And stolen by Kaya. Left side, Toprak. Kaya the screen.
Lets the three fly.
Monte pulls it in. It's Paris leading.
To the paint.
Here's Ledoux. And Ledoux with rebound.
Very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach when it came to defending that one.
And usually, defensively, the cautious approach is not going to work.
And now is not the time for caution. They've got to start taking some chances, do what they can to chop that lead down, right?
Desure inside.
Can't connect from short range. Out to the wing.
Here's Aksoy.
Drops in the tray.
Well, tired legs affect you at the defensive end first. I think that's what's happening here.
You nailed it. And as much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
And Paris FC basket, call time.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it. MP outside. The shot is good off the assist from Zadirko.
He's had such a steady hand. He's the one responsible for getting him this lead late.
Yeah, his shooting percentage is through the roof. So dependable here today.
And without him, who knows where they would be.
And Tolga Yilmaz, the Istanbul wing, he's really shown some great development over the last few seasons.
Kept waiting on Yilmaz to figure it out. Then about halfway through last year, it happened. He's been an absolute stud since then, and a huge part of Istanbul's success.
And he makes that one.
A battle of size and strength inside, and Ganesh wins out.
And they can burn some clock if they want.
And calm down, get a little breather here too.
Offensive rebound. Zadirko, good.
If you battle for the offensive rebound, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on the follow like you got there.
Here's Bouvon. Deep Toprak. It's hauled in by Paris.
22 was their biggest lead. MP outside. Hits the three-point bomb.
What a competitor. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
Steps back. Ball on the drive. And he converts the layup.
We know Bouvon is an elite leader on the floor, but it's sometimes kind of hard to quantify how large the difference is for this team when he's out there.
People have compared Bouvon to Chris Paul in terms of the ways that he can elevate a ball club. He's got that sort of impact on a team where role players just play better.
Here's Kaya. He lets the block.
That's rim protection at its finest. Elic refusing to give up the easy basket.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to the spurt that they're having.
And why put on the brakes now, Tim? I say just keep on firing.
Man, Brian, you want to run up the score?
Oh, a nice shot by Ganesh.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend. Well, you got to get Elic harder than that if you want to prevent him from scoring. Terrific poise.
Outside for Toprak.
Off target from three-point range. Shot and game clock separated by 5.
And Paris tacks on 2 more.
Yeah, he's the leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Three-pointer. Good on the three-point shot.
This guy can score it. Yilmaz is a playmaker.
And here's MP from the arc. And that one drops.
Time runs out, and it's Paris FC Basket who will be crowned as the EBA champions. What an unlikely run it's been for them, and they finish off what they started.
Unreal, guys. I mean, this has to be.
Please give me one.
Hey, Bobby, we're the EBA champions now, baby.
Yes.
Yes.
This is good.
I think he likes you now. Hey,
Maybe.
look it. When me and Poggy started off, we had our problems, but that guy is one of a kind.
Actually, he has a twin. So technically, there are 2 of him.
What?
Yeah.
I gotta meet that guy.
Unbelievable work, MP!
I haven't seen this much talent at this young age since Nas put out Pneumatic. Hey, I actually like that one. Hey, when you get to the NBA, put in a good word for me, okay? I got you, Coach. But hey, these guys are gonna miss you. I know, and I shouldn't be saying that, but I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. Let's go! We the champs, baby! Let's go! Let's go!
Yes, Miss Mueller.
MP, congratulations on your stunning achievement. As a 19-year-old playing his first season in the French Basketball Super League, how do you feel looking back at your accomplishments?
It's been an incredible ride, Miss Mueller. I really fell in love with France during my time here. I love the fans, I love the culture. I feel like I've grown so much, and I'll cherish these experiences for the rest of my life.
MP.
Oui.
MP, what comes next for you? Will you enter the draft? Right now you're projected as a second rounder. Any chance you come back to FC Basket for another season?
It's a tough decision for anyone, really. I mean, I would love to stay in Europe. I can see myself having a long and successful career here, but my friends and family, they're all back in the USA. And my dream is to play in the NBA, so I'm gonna keep pursuing that dream. First round, second round, it really doesn't matter to me at this point. I believe in my work ethic, and I believe in giving a chance. I'll rise to the occasion. So I'll get with my agent, talk about my options, but if the projections stay the way they are, then I'll most certainly be declaring for the draft. Welcome.
Look at this.
How can you afford all this?
Ma, can I get a hello before you start questioning my finances?
I missed you.
I missed you more, Ma.
You look strong.
That's because I am.
Hey, did you bring me my rope for it?
Man, that stuff stunk up my luggage. I'm surprised customs let me through.
No, that is the king of cheeses there. Come on.
Of course, for you, Ma, I brought you some prints from the Louvre.
What? Oh, you didn't have to get me anything.
No. How else would you know I was thinking about you? So, hey, don't mind your stuff. Leave that there, and we'll go talk to Austin and Xander, and afterwards we can grab some dinner.
All right.
Let's
okay.
go.
There's my
There
guy.
they are.
How you doing, man? Good to see you.
Film
Good to
me
see
yet?
you.
I don't see any cameras.
Oh, sorry. Dad,
What?
I already told you, we're not filming a reality TV show. You're not going to be surrounded by a bunch of cameras. We're filming content for my socials.
That's a fair question, though. If I'm recording, you'll know it. I use a DSLR mostly.
Whatever that means, take your word for it.
Anyway, it is such a pleasure to finally meet both of you.
Oh, same here. MP's told me so many great things about you guys.
You're lying, but I believe you. You must be a great agent.
Thank you.
Quit messing with the man.
Okay.
Here, please.
Oh, thank you.
Austin, MP said that you were going to walk us through some of your draft strategies.
Dad, no. We'll get to that. Chill, please.
Oh, no, it's fine. Why don't we get to it, and then I'll let you guys catch up.
Austin,
I appreciate that.
Yeah, of course. Okay, so as we all know, MP's being mocked in the second round. Now, his talent exceeds that valuation, but ironically, that puts us in a very strong position. If he were mocked just a bit higher, he would have been a late first rounder. And then whoever wanted to draft him would be completely out of our control. But the second round is the Wild West. And you can play wherever you want if you play your cards right. And of course, landing in the right organization is just as important to having a long, successful NBA career as having talent.
And another thing, in this room, I'm making a promise to everyone. On moms, I'm going to make everyone who passed up on me regret it.
Oh, MP.
Look, I know
True,
that's
Mom.
not easy for a mom to hear, but that kind of chip on your shoulder is actually a great thing in a competitive industry like professional sports. So,
Thank Austin.
Okay, so if anyone can draft him in the second round, how can he choose where he goes?
well, there's actually two ways we can play this. First, we roll the dice. Let whoever's going to draft you. And I've got a list of interested teams here. But you can also work the system. If you tell people you only want to play for Team X, they'll listen because no one wants drama from a second rounder.
What if Team X doesn't want MP?
Ma.
What? I'm just asking. Just asking, honey.
That's a very shrewd question. That's where workouts come in. Now, I can get in